Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator, and I'm going to let you know what my military surplus collecting strategy is going to be in 2022. So last year I was able to find some good deals. I was able to find some restoration projects at a very low price. I got some of those done. They were very satisfying, but they were very time consuming on top of that. And I felt like, I still have some projects that I need to finish. So maybe not so much on the project side, but maybe looking for different other aspects of military surplus collecting. But finding a restoration project, sometimes I just can't say no, especially if the price is right. You have a authentic military surplus rifle that is totally restorable to original configuration. The serial numbers might not match, but it is gratifying to take a piece of history and bring it back to its original condition. So going into 2022, here we go. All right, so number one, I plan to acquire rarer and harder to find military surplus rifles and weaponry. So that's going to cost a lot more money, because the harder it is to find something, the rarer it is, the more money it's going to cost. And we're not made of money, so we got to go and also do a financial plan to figure out how we can do this further, but my goals for the end of 2022 is to acquire some rarer and more unique items. In 2018 and 2019, I came across an estate that was being consigned at a local shop, and I came across some really rare rifles, and I picked up 3 of them. I have the linked video in the description where I go over those 3 rifles and why they're so unique. But essentially it was an FN49, a TIE Type 91, and the Persian Mauser carbine model 49. All right, number 2, I plan to find good deals. I mean, you can't let a good deal pass you by. But if my main goal is to kind of acquire some rare, unique things, maybe trying to acquire some cheaper things at a good deal, maybe I'll let those sit for a while, and then if I do a little bit more research into some of the cheaper items and kind of say, okay, well, it's a good deal and no one else is getting it for this deal of a deal, then yeah, sure, I'll probably be something that I'll pick up, maybe at a gun show, maybe a local shop, that small town shop. So if I come across a good deal, I can't let that pass by either. Last year, I was able to find some really good deals, especially on the restoration projects, where a lot of times when you get a restoration project, you're kind of like diving all in, especially the Mauser 98 that I did. That was just a crazy project, and I didn't think I was going to get it done so fast, but I was able to accumulate the parts and all that. I'll probably make a video on that. Another good deal last year was a number 4 Mark I that just needed a little bit of touch up, a little bit of restoration. But hey, it turned out to be a really good rifle, and it shot really well, and it looks really good. So I don't know if I'm going to do a video on that one, but let me know in the comments if you want me to make restoration videos just to kind of share my knowledge of restoration with you guys. All right, number 3, part of my strategy too is to do a lot more research and find out more history. And on top of that, I'd like to share the history with you guys. I'd like to share it with my Instagram followers, and essentially that means making more videos and acquiring more things to talk about and to research more history and share it with you guys so you guys have an understanding. Think of it kind of like a museum. But this is kind of like a virtual platform where you can learn about all kinds of different things. So I'll be looking out for historical items to showcase on the channel. I'll probably do some videos on some gear. Also going into 2022, there's a lot of things that were used, not just military surplus rifles and pistols, that just don't get a lot of attention because it's just you might take for granted a Russian helmet. Well guys, that's my strategy for 2022. If you like this kind of content, be sure to share with your compadres and pulverize that like button and subscribe for the algorithms. And be sure to learn history and curate history. Make it a great day.